Throughout the country of Hyrule in the Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, many ancient ruins can be found all across the land. These ruins are remnants of a lost civilization of people known only as the Zonai. Not much is known about this group of people. However, what is known will be discussed here in this video. So if you're a Zelda fan like me and enjoy learning more about the lore of the world, then sit back and enjoy this video. The Zonai were an ancient savage tribe who were based in the Faron region of southeast Hyrule. We know this because most of their ruins are located in the forests of this region. However, ruins with similar characteristics to those found in Faron can be found all throughout Hyrule, indicating that they were either a nomadic people who travelled around the world making their mark, or that perhaps they were more than one tribe. I personally believe the latter, and this is why. The reason why I believe that there are more than one tribe of Zonai is mainly because of the 3 Lomai labyrinths. These labyrinths were definitely built by people similar to the Zonai, but they were probably a different tribe. Let me explain. Okay, so the architecture of the 3 labyrinths is the same design as the ruins found in Faron, proving that the 2 structures are somewhat related. However, the reward for completing the shrines underneath the labyrinths is the Barbarian armor set. This set has a very interesting description in-game, and I quote, "Armor once favoured by a warlike tribe from the Faron region." End of quote. This is evidence that there was some sort of link between the people that built the labyrinths and the Zonai tribe in Faron. You may be asking, well hang on there, TheAussieViking, what if they were actually the same tribe, just moving from place to place? I would agree with you. However, the fact that the labyrinths are called the Lomai labyrinths prove that they are at least a different group of people found in Faron. My theory is that some of the Zonai got separated from the main civilization of people in Faron and called themselves the Lomai. This answers both of our questions, as it answers the question of the similar architecture and armor, yet it also provides a response to the fact that the architects have 2 different names, Zonai and Lomai. According to the book Creating a Champion, the Zonai people seem to have the ability to harness powerful magical abilities. The Zonai built statues in Faron of a dragon. This seems to indicate that they worship some sort of dragon-like beast, perhaps Farosh. It is common knowledge to any Breath of the Wild player that in order to unlock the shrine within the mouth of the giant ancient dragon statue, the player must give up one of Farosh's scales to this goddess statue housed within. The fact that the Zonai ruins and the goddess statue unlocked by Farosh's scale are in the same place cannot be a coincidence. Add to the fact that the Zonai worshipped a dragon, probably Farosh, and everything starts to fit into place that there was a correlation between the 2. Adding on to the previous point is the fact that there are hundreds of stone towers situated all around Hyrule that share Zonai architectural traits. According to Creating a Champion, these statues are in fact Zonai made. Their purpose is unknown. However, Creating a Champion holds some concept art of these towers with a dragon head on top. If the Zonai people really did worship Farosh the dragon, then perhaps the towers were used to communicate with Farosh. I can't talk about the Zonai without mentioning the Sheikah. Both are ancient tribes, both harness some sort of magical ability, and both disappeared off the map thousands of years ago. You might be wondering if they are connected, maybe even the same group of people. I don't think so, but they definitely knew of each other. You see, thousands of years ago, the current king at that time, scared of their power, told the Sheikah to live normal Hylian lives, or that they would be banished, and so the tribe split into 4 groups. The first put down their ancient technology and lived normal lives in Kakariko village. The second built shrines to test the eventual hero of destiny. The third, not wanting to give up their ways, left Hyrule for good, and the fourth joined Ganon and became the assassins known as the Yiga clan. The Zonai and the Sheikah were probably in some sort of mutual friendship. The reason for this is that many of the prized Sheikah shrines are guarded by Zonai structures, proving that both of these tribes were part of an alliance or friendship. They were not, however, the same tribe, as I said earlier, because we know the outcome of the Sheikah and we do not know the outcome of the Zonai. This proves that they are different groups of people. Regardless, there was obviously some sort of correlation between them. That much can be said. What did happen to the Zonai tribe? Creating a champion states that they disappeared thousands of years ago. Were they banished by the royal family at the time? Wiped out by some malevolent force? Or did they simply head south and leave Hyrule via Lord of the Rings style? We may never know. After all, Makoto Yonezumi, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, the senior lead landscape artist behind Breath of the Wild, stated that Zonai is actually a pun. The name is a take on the Japanese word nazo, meaning mystery. Whatever the outcome, the Zonai people remain one of Breath of the Wild's biggest mysteries, one that will most likely never be completely and utterly solved.